to me so I could fix the punctuation and the spelling. But go ahead.
Okay, to the district attorney. Greetings, Carletta. I, a man, require all documents being placed into the case are to be verified in open court under oath or affirmation.
Okay, wait a second. Whose case?
Their case.
You can't require anything. See, you got to make your own case. But okay, keep going. But it's just something to think of. It's just something to think of the next day or two before you send me the letter. Try to modify it. But go ahead. Keep finishing.
Okay. Plaintiff must appear on November 5th, 2013 at 8:30 a.m.
Right.
When can I depose the plaintiff?
When can I depose the plaintiff? Not can, because you're going to require the plaintiff to be available for a deposition to be deposed. Either depose or deposition, it means the same thing. But I like using the word deposition because depose is past tense, so I try to use deposition. Just say it requires the plaintiff to appear for a deposition.
Okay.
You know, or the one who accused me. You say my accuser. You say my accuser, and then you could put in the four-corner bracket plaintiff. So like I said, that's why I say to people, send me the freaking letter. I'll send it back the way I would do it, and then you see if you would like to do it that way. And if you do, fine. If you don't, then just let it run the way you want to let it run. But see what I'm saying? That way, instead of me trying to fix it. See, this is what I was trying to say before. I said it's almost impossible to teach you how to tap dance on the radio, on telephone. But if I was there, I could say to you, look, put a bracket here, write this, how about we drop this, how about we write present tense, how about we get rid of the ED, lose the ING, how about we do ION, how about we do this?
Right.
It's much easier for me to physically, like I said, that's why I want to do like a webinar kind of thing. Some man was showing me how to do a webinar. But he says it's kind of freaking expensive to do. Let a lot of people come on at the same time on a webinar. So, but like I said, if I have to do it one-on-one, that's fine. But like I said, I want to be able to show you in real time. Lose that, drop that. How about we shift this? Do you see what I just wrote? Good. Now you following this? Boom. That way you can look at my computer screen. I can look at your computer screen. I can type the Word document. You could read what I'm typing in live time. Instead of doing it this way, because this is going to take a couple of days to tap dance around. You know, you send me a letter, me writing it, refixing it, talking back. So that's what I'm saying. I've got to start doing a live show. I've got to start doing a visual live show. But no, you get the idea. You get the idea. And like I said, but you can't require anything of the other side to do input into their case. It's their freaking case file. If it's your file, if it's your case, if your source, it's your casing. Nobody can tell you to put orange peels inside of your pork sausage case. You know, it's your sausage casing. You put whatever damn thing you want to put in your case. You can't compel anybody to put anything into their case. But must the plaintiff appear? Oh yeah. You know, but you say my accuser have the right. Do I not have the right to cross-examine my accuser? You see what I'm saying?
Right. I could eliminate that first sentence and just leave in plaintiff must appear.
Right. Does not plaintiff must appear? You see what I'm saying? Does not plaintiff must appear? Do you see what I'm saying? That was what that other lady was saying earlier when I say does not plaintiff must appear. It sounds gibberish, but that's accurate. Does not plaintiff must appear.
Is there a comma after plaintiff?
Don't worry about punctuation. Like I said, this is just for you to just wrangle in your skull for a little bit because, like I said, you're trying to sound me telling you to tap dance on the telephone.
Right.
You say, should I put my right foot a little further back? Is my right foot 2 foot forward? Like, dude, I don't know. I can't see.
All right.
You know, if we try to tap dance on the phone, it's going to take all freaking night.
Yeah. 2 more short ones. Do you believe I have done wrong on 9/26/13?
Do you who? You got to direct it to somebody personally. Do you, Bobby, Susie, a man who at times acts as the prosecutor for the state? You see what I'm saying? There's a difference between just being totally relaxed and just saying you who.
Right.
You know, when you see a good preacher, man, you see this Joel Osteen or somebody, he'll look out to this 10,000 crowd auditorium. He says, when you talk to God, who's he directing this you to? To you personally, or to the 10,000 people, or to maybe one person in the audience when he's directing it to his wife? I don't know. But when you say you, it's just flippant. It's just out there for anybody or nobody. You know, so I'm saying, so you got to direct it at somebody. Sometimes when you write, you have to be, you know, deadly accurate.
Right.
You know, you got to zero. You got to put a bullseye on somebody. You got to hold somebody liable. Because when you say to you, I don't have to answer this. Why? Because he's not talking directly to me.
All right, I did it again. Next one. Do you believe I was operating under license on 9/26?
That I, as a man, require a license to go from point A to point B, something like that. I'm not telling you exactly how to write verbatim. I'm just trying to say, just trying to show you when you're sleeping in bed tonight, you're laying down thinking about this. It's like, hey, you know what? Yeah, let me scramble this in my brain a little bit. Let me see where Karl is trying to go with this, and let me see if it can make heads or tails out of any of this crazy crap that you were just trying to tell me tonight. That's all I'm trying to get you to do. When you're mowing the lawn, you're walking around, you say, hey, let me do this over again in my brain. Let me flip it this way. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get you to flip it through your own brain a little bit and come up with your own freaking beliefs. And I don't want disciples. I don't want zombies. I want people who are going to help me. I don't always want people to help me. Maybe that
was thankful. I'm grateful for that.
All right, well that's great, man. Hopefully, like I said, just try to just flip it through your skull as many times as you can.
Yep.
And hopefully it'll come to you. Like I said, it took me years, and now it just comes natural. And like I said, playing the piano and everything else, you practice, and then eventually it comes natural. And you don't even have to think anymore, and it just rolls.